Welcome, Leos. I'm so glad you're here. So, this is a timeless reading and it's part of an ongoing series. You can arrive whenever you want and whatever it feels right. Remember, please, that there is no rush and nothing you need to do. Just listen and see what speaks to you. You will also find other series on this channel should you feel drawn to explore them. If you would like more context, there is a pinned comment below explaining the series and how to approach this reading. It's quite important, so just take 1 minute to go and read that. So I'm going to begin now and let the cards guide us and see where it goes. Okay? So we are going to start, Leos, with the energy oracle cards. And we need to keep in mind what is the main theme of this chapter of this Bible, okay? And it's the nature of this love. So let's see with the energy oracle cards, actually, which kind of energy there is around the nature of your love that you came for this reading to, okay? So let's have a look. Please, angels and guides, show us, please. And here we've got rest and rejuvenation. Beautiful energy. Now, it could mean two things. Do you need rest and rejuvenation because of whatever you're going through in your relationship? Or is this a relationship that already is showing great potential and making you feel anew? So the energy is really conducive of you being able to slow down, relax, take a breath, and feel it. This is exactly what I'm sensing here. It's like to say, before you make any judgment, before you take any decision about this connection, slow down, take a deep breath, take the time that you need to make whatever decision it needs to be made. It's coming through quite strongly. But now we are going to see each questions that they are very, very detailed. And please remember that when I read these questions, the tarot are going to answer to me only those particular questions, okay? If you need more details about the relationship, the connection you're in, a lot of more different series are going to come out, and I am sure that you're going to find. So you can also watch, series here, the other rest of the series, and put them together. But without further ado, let's see what is the first question. And it says, what is the true energetic nature of this connection? So let's have a look now and see the true energetic nature of this connection. Six of Wands, this is the card that represents you, Leo. It is that beautiful card of being seen. The energetic nature of this connection is the one that makes you feel seen, the one that will really show back to you, will reflect back to you how much you're worth, not only in their life, but as a romantic interest, but how much you're worth in everything that you do. This is a win-win card. So what I'm sensing here is that there is that beautiful energy of really support. This is a supportive energy of two people working together. There might be a lot of problems in this connection, in this relationship, but the energetic blueprint is that of a supportive energy. Okay, now let's see what it says with this, what we find out with the second question. How does this love exist beneath appearances? And here we've got the Page of Swords. So yes, I'm sensing that there is some kind of tension going, under the surface. Also, if on the outside everything looks hunky-dory, or if you and your person are showing that everything is perfect on the outside, so that everybody, friends, family would say, oh my God, they're the perfect partners, they're the perfect couple and all of that. I sense that under, under the rug. There is a couple of things that needs to be sorted out, and I am sensing it is some kind of communication mismatch here. You could be a lot more straight to the point, while your person could be less opened. You know, everybody has got a different way of expressing themselves, but I'm sensing that here there could be some communication, uh, not even barriers, but a different way of communicating. That could be the problem. Okay, what emotional tone defines this bond? Let's have a look. And here we've got the Three of Pentacles. Did I mention cooperation earlier? As soon as I saw that Six of Wands. So there is a sense of real cooperation between the two of you. Now, you might, these are just examples, so, you know, for some of you it would resonate, for other not. You might even work together. You might have a business together. But if not, there is a sense of real cooperation, helping each other through day-to-day life. What kind of love is this asking you to understand? So let's have a look. And here we got the Three of Swords. So there is a couple of things here, because I don't see a bad relationship here. And again, please, I'm only reading the cards and the feeling that I'm getting from them, and also the sensation that I'm getting, okay, through the messages. Of course, I can see here that there are some communication problems. On the outside, it looks like as if the connection is holding together, and actually quite with an energy that would really support you, because Leo, Six of Wands, being seen, victorious, and all of that. But here, what is this love asking you to understand about, you know, love in general? And I think here it's a double mirror. Is making you understand that, yes, love can hurt, but we have got to remind ourselves always to make a list. Could be a written list, or could be, you know, a mental list that we go through ourselves. Are these problems that I'm having, I can see here miscommunication or other things that we might not see in this reading, so bad for me not to keep the relationship going? Does this hurt so much? So it's like saying to you, use a, I know it's not great to say, but use a pain thermometer, a pain thermometer. You have went through a lot worse than what I'm seeing here, and I'm sensing it very strongly. But let's keep going and see. What makes this connection unique? Page of Cups. There is tenderness. You know, there is affection. And I sense that if this is not the first time that you had so much affection given and taken, so much affection in a relationship, it could have been a long time anyway. One thing that I'm sensing here, though, is that from your point of view, you might see the other person more immature. Okay, immature in some things that they do, and it might be over that communication. Okay, what role does this love play in your life right now? The Emperor. So this is really what your world, you know, your world goes around, your relationship. You're putting a lot of time and effort. You might be even married to this person because we've got an Emperor, or you might be living with this person. So it is the center of your life at the moment. Your person could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you might have Aries yourself as a Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, but it doesn't really matter the star signs, because you know we would need to see each one of the person natal chart, so let's not go there, but I just mentioned it. But this is how important it is, this connection at this moment in time. The last question here is, what is the core truth of this relationship? And here we've got the moon. Same card in the same position for Cancer reading. Okay, completely different reading for them, though unfortunately they didn't have such a kind of positive reading. But so here what we have, the core truth of this relationship is to bring you to dream again. Because yes, the typical message from the moon, it's fear and all of that, but we've got to read with the deck that we choose to use for that particular reading. And here we have got a beautiful dreamy moon. Okay, when everything is possible, when we close our eyes, the stars are above, there is a beautiful moon, and we allow ourselves to really feel the person next to us and dream of romance and everything. And that really goes with that rest and rejuvenation as well. So I'm sensing, coming back to this card, that it's like if you had in the past had more than one relationship that was really Three of Swords, that really put you through the ringer before you threw the baby out with the bath. Maybe give this a moment, but this is only what I see. At the end of the day, please remember, the decision is yours. Never ever take anybody's advice in decisions like this, and certainly not in a tarot reading. Okay, so if you would like to share your experience with this reading, or in the situation that you are, you're more than welcome to leave a comment about what stood out for you or how this landed. So I'm going to leave the reading here now. Take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. If you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series as well as other series on this channel whenever you're ready. And if this reading spoke to you and you like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like and subscribe. It really helps this work continue. So thank you very much, Leo, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.